this gallery is like legendary, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Who dropped this dime?
That would be me.
Fuck yeah.
Well, Jimmy has been a huge inspiration for me since early on. Jimmy's been around for a long time, and
Jimmy Gekas, not you, Jimmy. Don't.
yeah,
I saw you getting
Jimmy,
excited. You're like, huh?
you don't count. This Jimmy here doesn't count. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Jimmy. Jimmy has been a huge inspiration to me for a very, very, very long time. I mean, like if you go back in his galleries, I mean, this is 10, 15 years ago when I first really started getting into trees and woodland and forest stuff. And Jimmy stuff has always been at the top in a website that I've always visited. I don't even know how we eventually, got hooked up, and I was fortunate enough to make a few trips to Colorado with Jimmy, and he's such a cool guy, and he's just so talented. I mean, Eric has also had the opportunity to shoot with Jimmy as well, and he's one of those guys where he'll be off kind of doing his own thing, and you always wonder, like, what is Jimmy over there doing?
Yeah,
and then
shooting him with him is the worst because you won't see anything, and then all of a sudden he later when you're at the campfire, like looking at the back of his screen, he found like 7 amazing things. You're like, are you joking me, dude?
and he's like so nonchalant about it, and I envy that because like I have to like search and I struggle, and I'm like, damn, I can't figure this shit out, and Jimmy makes all this shit look so easy.
You don't even see him like using his camera or anything. Somehow these photos happen, but he's just walking around with his hands in his pockets.
He's just an asshole.
But Jimmy has he's always been consistent with his work, and it's crazy for a guy that does not photograph that much. He always comes back with some of the coolest shit that I see out there.
Yeah, I love this gallery, and I've come back and spent time here many times.
Yeah,
this one
Jimmy
is so nice.
Jimmy is the shit, man. That guy is he's got it together. He's sick.
He's got some shit, dude. I mean, his gallery is so inspirational. Like you just go onto his stuff, especially his like Colorado stuff, and just dude, right there. I mean, hard. That's fucking dope.
It's ridiculous.
Look at that. Look at that shit. I mean, it's just like so good, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like,
it's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's so good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that image right there is one of my favorites from his. Is one of the best ones in this gallery, in my opinion. But just everything is just right. Placement, contrast, a little bit of mystery with the fog in the background. Such a sick scene, man. God damn.
The wet tree trunks with the water dripping down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the simplicity of it. It's like that's what it is. It's like it's not technical. I mean, it's simplicity.
But it's really bold. Like it's simple, but it's super bold too.
Yeah, I mean that's it right there. I mean, just laying it out there. It's dude, this is dope. This would look good in Mike's wall.
Sure would.
Yeah, man. Just look at that.
Damn
The
it.
reflected light in this is super nice.
Yeah. Look at that. Got those
bastard.
glowing aspen trunks, from the reflected light, just the arrangement. I mean, nice little overlap from the other trees in the background gives it a little bit of depth. It's sick.
Yeah. Agreed.
So good. Yeah, I definitely recommend everybody check this one out.
I love that one right there, that Beyond the Veil.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That one right there. Man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's just that contrast between those leaves and the trunks, like just so subtle but perfect.
All right, I want to go back to Colorado now.
I know, dude, seriously. Dude,
man.
that's the thing right there. Just get you lit. I mean, it's like, hey, I want to go back and do it right.
I always love those kind of scenes there. And Eric will tell you, these scenes actually are hard to find. Like when you get like the nice brush.
The ground foliage,
along with the aspirin, those scenes there are hard to find. But of course, it's Jimmy. He finds all of this shit and makes it look so easy.
Well, you got that like lime green aspen canopy in the background too, filling it in.
Yep.
Yeah, the color transition in this image is awesome.
It's where it's the Colorado shit. The hard stuff to find is where it's clean,
Yeah.
right? Where it's clean. You're just like, you find stuff, but it's messy, and then just to find something that's like really clean, you're like, hey, this is going to transition into a nice image and a nice print. That's difficult.
It's like all of New York State.
Dude, hey, Jimmy, you need to shut up. We're coming out in the fall.
The other Jimmy.
Yeah,
Right.
JR and freaking Mikey.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Eric and I are coming out in the fall. Hey, DT, you may want to jump on that wagon.
Man, I don't know. We'll see. Depends if
He's
I'm
all
here
over
or
it,
not.
man. Brewery tour. He's itching to go to fight-ins, and
I know.
Yeah.
Brewery
I know,
tour, IPAs, upstate New York, the whole nine.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna take us. We're gonna see some shit.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm going to be in Greenland. I don't think I'm going to be here this year in the fall. I mean,
Are you
depending on when
serious?
it comes, obviously. Yeah, so like the end of last week of September, first week of October. So if you come near the second half of the second weekend of October, I'll be there.
Well, I think we don't want to come unless both you guys are available.
we'll see Paul after we hang out with Mikey for a week in the desert if we want to see him again or not.
You
know
fuckers
what?
will be begging to come up here.
You know what? That's a fucking good point. We may say
Not again.
Such a jerk.
he's good online,
Yeah.
but no,
Fuck, that guy smells bad. Jesus.
That's a true
No.
story.
no, that'd be good, dude. No, we're super stoked about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Ferns
this
are-
gallery is just incredible.
Man, just look at
Ferns
that, man.
can be just so
Everything.
good. Ugh.
One of the best galleries out there.
This
Especially
shit's
if we just
great.
talk about aspens, but just in general too, like any subject matter, it's just so well done. And he keeps coming out with new stuff from here too. So this doesn't even have like his
Yeah.
latest stuff.
Yep. Good old Jimmy, man. He's badass, man.